I'm Ben, I'm the drummer from Jack in a Box.
My name's Sam, I'm lead guitarist.
My name's George and I play the bass for Jack in a Box.
Cool, so I'm Jack. So I'm a big fan of Tom DeLonge from Angels and Airwaves. He was previously in Blink, so I kind of grew up listening to Blink. But I'm a big fan of things like Biffy, because I love that kind of like a trio can be so big and heavy and make so much sort of noise, but then sort of from the other side is like they can make really beautiful and soft tracks for kind of when you're feeling emotional. So I love that kind of like juxtaposition between the two. Influences, I'd say, predominantly John Frusciante, Chili Peppers obviously, my favourite band, and then there's the likes of Jimi Hendrix of course, and there's overlaps there because he influenced John Frusciante at some point.
Predominantly Nico McBrain, probably the biggest one for me really. Iron Maiden drummer. First thing I ever heard was Where Eagles Dare, drum pattern on that, fucking insane. So yeah, from the second I heard that I was like, right, gotta learn drums. But yeah, got loads of different influences, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, all the sort of classical Led Zeppelin, all that sort of stuff really. So
the obvious ones is Red Hot Chili Peppers. Flea's probably the best bass guitarist alive today, I'd say. Paul McCartney, obviously, legend.
I want to try and find my own sound, but I also kind of feel that the Jack in the Box sound doesn't really need the big drums that sort of Iron Maiden produce and whatnot, so it just wouldn't really fit.
So it's more of an emotion-driven thing as opposed to seeing it as a hobby or a sort of technical side to playing. What we've done with this record is I've taken those influences, so you know, Holy Water, sorry, sort of has a very Oasis kind of vibe, and I remember when we were recording it, I kind of pinned it down and went, you know, it's got to have that 90s feel where I want that chorus, because George wrote the verse chords and I wrote the pre-chorus and chorus, and I kind of went, it has to have this like melancholic 90s anthem kind of feel, as if you were kind of gearing up to go out and do something.
Every kid is a cowboy. Every night I'm your queen. Kiss me under the asteroid, baby, tonight. It's just a part of your dreams.
From my point of view, I've watched it grow, sort of sitting there really, sort of just literally laid down the beats and whatnot. So it's been really nice watching all the different sounds, from like House of Mirrors being so country, and then you've got the Young Pretenders, which are a proper good old rock song and whatnot. Just seeing how all the different styles are starting to build in and how it all develops. Yeah, really interesting experience really.
It's going to be a 10-track album, but we decided to split it in half. And then we tend to change our minds quite a lot as well. So there's a few songs that were supposed to be on it that aren't, and a few songs that weren't supposed to be on it that are.
So for instance, so Young Pretenders, we sort of recorded it and I went, this isn't working, it's not right. The chords didn't feel right, they didn't flow right. And I'd been listening to Foo Fighters' Wheels and I was like, that's the sound I want. I want that guitar sound. And kind of went back in the studio and sort of showed the producer Ryan and kind of went, that's what I want. How do we make my guitar sound big and almost aggressive? Again, it's a lot different to the Ringmaster, but it's same in terms of there is variety there. You know, the likes of Dirty Love and Masks contrast in so many ways, and there's still that in this. It had to be different for each track in terms of each song had to sound differently. So I've tried to make this record sort of, it's kind of an interjection of everything I love, and I kind of go, what would I want to listen to? And that's what I've made.
Because I finally had enough.